He's set, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ready for another chance. Number 71. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 2-2. In the air out to straightaway left. Number 22 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in once again, number 5. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Montgomery moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Stepping in, David Thompson.
Now batting, third baseman.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Thompson.
Now the runner's on his way home. Grounded to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Binghamton leads it 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 15. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 3-2 pitch. On the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Dick Ball. He singled his last time up.
Ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Digging in once again, number 71. He flew out in his last at bat. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Ball leads off first with one away. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And Binghamton is out in front 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Number 22. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So striding in, Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Binghamton leads it 3-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Dick Ball. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A 1-1. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Popped him up. Perez is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
I can tell you from experience.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Justin Dunn gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dick Ball. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dick Ball. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to...
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Dick Ball will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
A 1 pitch on its way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Kelly gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dick Ball.
Dick Ball.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game,
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Knapp, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed. Lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate, Dick Ball. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. Stepping in, Dick Ball, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Davis. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Dick Ball. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dick Ball.
First pitch on its way. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
In now, number 71, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And Binghamton is out in front, 7-1. Digging in, Dick Ball. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Dick Ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Binghamton leads it 10-1. Digging in now, Dick Ball. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Dick Ball.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Kelly aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 70. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
First and second here with nobody out. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. On to first, a double play.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ricky Knapp earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. John Harris was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. TJ Conley gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Designated hitter.
Into the box now, Dick Ball, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Alford. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dick Paul, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 70. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air to shallow center. Number 7 onto the grass. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. So striding in, Dick Paul. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Striding in, Dick Paul. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some... Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Rafael Montero claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jacob Rain closes the door for the save. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Harrisburg Senators. Harrisburg attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Will Crow, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 71. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. The 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Abreu, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Abreu.
Rounded to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Batista is on his way home. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Ready now, Rafael Batista. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to short. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Striding in once again, Dick Ball. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-2. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball that time, not even close. Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Number 71.
Ball stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Dick Ball, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He pulls this one into right. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Ready once again, number 71. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Senators lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Dick Ball, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first, and he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Digging in once again, number 71. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. The 2-1 home. Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Harrisburg jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Will Crow notches his 3rd win of the year. Number 4 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Senators, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For Binghamton, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 17 is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Batting third, shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Dick Ball, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And that'll get down out there near the wall.
On the bag, right here.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Number 71 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Settling in now, Kevin Taylor. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 16 over to his left, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. And Binghamton is out in front, 1-0. So stepping in, number 17. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-2. On the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Binghamton leads it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dick Ball. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Johnson looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Johnson. And their runners at the corners now.
Daniel Johnson.
A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and Binghamton is out in front 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gutierrez. He reached on a single in his first try. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dick Ball. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Abreu. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Binghamton leads it 2-0. Digging in now, number 16. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Weakly to the left. To his right, Ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up, and Binghamton is out in front 4-1. Dick Ball will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. McNeil, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Batista is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance? Gutierrez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Baseman, number 73.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Johnson.
Daniel Johnson.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. 1 there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another shot now, Zach Collier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Collier.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. Binghamton leads it 8-1. Into the box, Dick Ball. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, Dick Ball.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Every card he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 71. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Ball on at first, nobody out. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in, Kevin Taylor. He's 1 for 4 for the game. None out, runners at first and second. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Johnson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
At the plate, Phillip Evans. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in, number 5. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. And Binghamton is out in front, 8-1.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Rumble Ponies pick up win number 20 on the year. Batista claims the win out of the pen. His first. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Reyes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now, Dick Ball. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, Collier. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dick Ball. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
You know, Dero, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
The 2-1 home. Hard ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. At the plate, Hunter Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Hunter Jones.
The 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. Harrisburg is out in front, 1-0. So coming to the plate, Dick Ball. He singled his last time up.
Dick Ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Collier has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. Binghamton leads it 2-1. Now at the plate, Dick Ball.
Batter number 13, shortstop, Dick Ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch. and gets the punch out.
Coming to the plate now, number 71. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And Binghamton is out in front, 3-1. So striding in, Gutierrez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they lead. In now, Steven Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fell towards the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey.
Now at the plate, Dick Ball. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Collier. 1 down.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Justin Thun earns the win, his 2nd. Jacob Rame wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. James Reeves will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the club.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping in, number 27. Half of the first.
Number 27.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Weakly to the left. Thompson gonna have to hurry, and that's the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives us.
Striding in, number 3. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 3.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early.
Now at the plate, number 92. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different...
Ready for another chance? Dick Ball comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Line drive to left. Number 16 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again, Dick Ball. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dick Ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dick Ball. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Missed with a slider. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Thunder are on top 3-2.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely coming through with a big win at home.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Thunder took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Clark Schmidt gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dick Ball, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ball at second with 2 down. Hard ground ball to third. Caldwell is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Binghamton leads it 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Dick Ball. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. And Binghamton is out in front 2-0. Digging in once again, Dick Ball. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Binghamton leads it 3-0. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Binghamton led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. Altoona hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Vance Worley will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah. Ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to left field. Suter has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that screams at me is the fact that they don't score many runs. They're in the bottom third in the league. They're putting way too much pressure on their pitching staff.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Kramer. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Striding in once again, Will Craig. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not
digging in the switch hitter, Dick Ball. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 70. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Number 71.
So coming to the plate, number 71. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Craig waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Kevin Taylor. He drew a walk his first time up.
Kevin Taylor.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another shot now. Dick Ball, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ball.
First offering on its way. Up around the face.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Ready now, Logan Hill. He singled his last time up.
Logan Hill.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Flips it underhand. 1 there.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Ready once again, Wyatt Matheson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hill at third, Williams on second, Sanchez on at first with 2 down. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Curve lead it 3-0. So striding forward now, Dick Ball. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First offering on its way. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out. Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Batista earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jacob Rame records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Altoona Curve and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. Altoona go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Justin Dunn, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team. Now at the plate, Dick Ball, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. Kelly, base runner at first with 1 out. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. Once more, a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Reyes ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Dick Ball. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Suter going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box now, Pablo Reyes, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by, all they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
The batter.
Digging in, Albert Yount, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Standing in, Will Craig. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To his left, Ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And Binghamton is out in front, 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Dick Ball.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Hill is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half.
And everyone on the team can finally breathe a little bit easier tonight. They finally
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ricky Knapp will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Dick Ball. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 71. He went deep in the contest last night. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. At the plate, Dick Ball, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line drive, fair ball down the line, and the tying run is in to score from third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Digging in, Logan Hill. He flew out in his last at bat.
Logan Hill.
Ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Striding into the box, number 34. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weakly to the left. And quickly there are 2 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. At the plate, Dick Ball, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dick Ball.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is pulled into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Binghamton leads it 2-1. Into the box, Dick Ball. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Dick Ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. McNeil over at second. Kelly at first. 2 out in the inning. This is skied into short left center. Yount is calling for it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Dick Ball.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
2-2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yard Goats lead it 7-1. Batista comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-2 tonight's final. Hartford jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Jensen takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern. Number 24 is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
1-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 1-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dick Ball. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 77. He reached on a single in his first try. Working for the punch-out and the offering. They're hit hard down the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
This is their time right here, this starting pitcher.
Ready for another chance? Bobby Werner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Up the middle. Ball comes up with it. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Digging in once again, Dick Ball, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Weeks racing back to the track, to the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Leading off the inning, Dom Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this 8th or 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ball gloves it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Ready to take his hacks again, Dick Ball, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Ready with the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Three and one.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. Line towards center field. Number 21 is there, and he has it for the out. Ready for another shot now. Dom Nunez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Binghamton leads it 4-2. Digging in to try it again. Dick Ball. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Hilliard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. And Binghamton is out in front, 4-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Short. Ball fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Man, that's what you hit the showers. Good call.
4-2 the final score tonight. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of the Rumble Ponies and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 60 gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dick Ball. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 70. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts, and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
At the plate, number 71. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
71.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hilliard giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Binghamton leads it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Elliot Soto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Second baseman, Elliot Soto.
The 0-2 home. Short. Ball takes it in. And there's 1 gone to start the night. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the deep.
So stepping in, Dick Ball. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in once again, Dick Ball, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in and looking for more, number 70. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hilliard moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Digging in now, number 71. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready once again, Kevin Taylor, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Standing in, Dick Ball, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
One there, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding into the box, Dick Ball. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hilliard is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Rumble Ponies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Rafael Montero gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jacob Rame hammers down the save, his 10th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 84, a Utah native, gets the ball to start this one here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
From the stretch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dick Ball, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 71. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's running, and he'll step off. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over. Striding. Forward now is the DH, Dick Ball. He singled his last time up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Three and 0 now. Number 71 waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting, number 71.
Digging in, number 71. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And the runner back safely. Ball leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in, Phillip Evans. It was a walk in his last trip.
Phillip Evans.
Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, all tied at 1-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Dick Ball. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Ball.
First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Trenton leads this one.
Always nice to get the first game of the series but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and number 89 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, tell us about this lineup. At the plate, Dick Ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Dick Ball. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dick Ball.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Number 71 will be next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
Number 71.
So coming to the plate, number 71. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 25 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping into the box, Kevin Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Taylor.
Tapped up the third base line. He's got it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's a home run. They're saying fair ball, but if it was, it wasn't by much. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand. So the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of striding in, Dick Ball. He singled his last time up.
Ball.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So digging in now, number 71. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is flared out towards second. And there are 2 away now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in once again, Dick Ball. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 71. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
The 2-2 pitch. Bounced to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And Binghamton is out in front, 7-1.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Rumble Ponies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Ricky Knapp earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. James Reeves starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the 1st inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
This is line to left. Number 16 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the 1st. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ready now, number 78, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground is short. Ball ranges to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied. Digging in to try it again. Number 27. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Round to second base. This could be 2. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dick Paul comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Around it, pick up the ball, pick up the ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another shot now. Dick Paul. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Ready once again, Dick Paul, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Number 92 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on no hits. Now in the box, number 78. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, number 35. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 27. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the...
Digging in once again, Dick Paul, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Binghamton leads it 5-3. Digging in and looking for more, number 78. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And a bit of a high throw that time. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go number 27. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. He's right there on to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 4, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dick Ball. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Kelly stands at second with no outs. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes.
Leading off the inning, Adrian Quevedo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
So digging in now, number 77. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than against right-handers. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Bobby Werner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard. Ball moving to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And Binghamton is out in front, 3-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Dick Ball, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready for another chance. Number 70. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped straight up. Number 24. Take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Standing in, number 71. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 3 innings complete. Binghamton leads it 3-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dick Ball, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
At the plate, number 71. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Slapped hard the opposite way. Number 72 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete, and Binghamton is out in front 4-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adrian Quevedo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Things not looking so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to...
So striding forward now, Wes Rogers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Rogers.
Shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now at the plate, Dick Ball. He singled his last time up.
Dick Ball.
First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 70. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-1 home. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's the 2nd out. At the plate, number 71. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. The 1-2. Line drive, right field, base hit. And the 2nd run will score as well.
Boy, D-Row, talk about so close, but yet so far. Once
into the box now, Bobby Werner. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Binghamton leads it 6-2.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Nevin.
Swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Ball right there. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Binghamton posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Number 4 earns his 5th winner of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.